So I'm here with Alan Whisman today, and
Hey,
hello,
well,
and
you know what? I'm disappointed because I don't see the fancy um, edging, the new system,
what?
the fancy
Oh,
stuff,
the
the
restream?
fancy stuff.
Yeah, we can do that next time. This is just
TJ,
basic,
TJ gets the fancy
non-fancy.
stuff.
Well,
I
he's
get,
fancy. He wears designer custom suits, so
and I don't.
no. Do you?
I do.
Look, we need to see one. We
My
definitely
black
need one.
suit is designer.
You're what?
My black suit was custom made.
Okay, well, when you wear that, we'll go on restream. Be fancy. Next
Well,
time,
I want to
tune
see
in.
I want to
Huh.
see TJ in his fancy suit. I don't see that suit in this, but that's okay. I get lesser than.
Oh, no. Well, let's talk about the topic today, shall
Okay,
we?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
who
get
wears
back
a
in.
better suit. Yes. So we want to talk today. One of the questions that we're getting asked is, well, if I sell, where am I going to move? And I can understand that's a big concern. Can you share with us like some context for the market, and we can talk about some different options and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that has been in the last couple of years with the market being in such sort of hyper sales. And as we know, multiple offers and just things going way over price. And it's and the reason that is because the inventory has been so low that people can't really find a place. The stable market is having enough inventory that if everything sold, it would take 5 to 6 months, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's
So,
it. Right.
right. But the current market shows less than a month in most cases, has been. That's improving. So let me just share this quick graph with you. Let me see if can you see that okay?
I see it.
Great. So you can see this is national
Okay.
data, it's not specific to our area, but it is sourced with National Association of Realtors. So you can see that the housing supply has grown since January, and they've done some seasonal adjustments here. So in January there was 1.6 million, and now it's 2.6 million.
We are feeling that here in Cincinnati. If you're a buyer, you're noticing, I mean, you may still be in multiple offers, but instead of like 15 multiple offers, it may be like 4 or 5. Or you may
Right,
see, we're seeing
exactly.
some days on market a little bit longer. We're seeing a couple of price adjustments, price corrections, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm. So we call this a shift, and the market is shifting. As we know, real estate has always been cyclical. We have enjoyed, sometimes not enjoyed, this current market for quite some time. So it
Right.
feels like the norm, but it really is not the norm. The norm is 5 to 6 months of inventory. There's plenty of homes so that we're not in this hyper active market where we can't, you have to make a decision really quickly and there's hardly anything there and there's multiple offers. So this is going to help. And we as realtors, people might think that we love this market. It has been really good. However, it's been very challenging
Right.
to for our buyers to find
Mm-hmm.
something. So we really actually love a stable market over this
Frenzied.
very frenzied hyper sales and price. So we really would rather have a stable market to work in. So it's much better for our
But let's
buyers.
talk about, so if you're thinking of selling, like this is, just, I guess the point of this is just know that that crunch time of where you felt like there was nothing, that is kind of lifting. But what are some other options for people if they can't find what they're looking for to
If
buy if they want to sell?
Well, so there are some things that we can do, depending on negotiating the contract for one. There people, because there is such a small amount of homes, they're able to negotiate Other things like extended occupancy.
Mhm.
Uh, that's really good. You can obviously get homes that you could lease while you're looking for a house. There is an option now where we're working with a organization called True Hold that would actually buy your house from you at market price and then rent it back to you for a minimum of 6 months, to really forever.
Mhm.
So there
Also at market price.
also at market price, right? So there are options, and the first thing to do is to have us talk to you as a consultant to find out your situation, what you're looking for, and then we can give you options that you can pick and choose what works out best for you. But there are options.
I mean, you could even there's been a lot of people that we know that have like been like taking this opportunity now that they can work remotely, and they're like, we're just gonna travel, like
Right.
in the RV or whatever, and
Yeah.
go around and just like live that kind of dream that you never thought would come true. Just take like 6 months and see what happens.
Exactly. There are some there are options. I guess I'll state it that way. And being creative and that, like you just said, there if you there thing it depends on what you want to do and
Right.
what's your dream and what is it you want your next home to look like. And as you stated, it could be an RV.
Yeah. Hey,
It would
whatever.
be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Alan, like you said, everybody's different. Everybody's situation is different. If people want to kind of talk to you about their situation, what they can get for their house, what are some options for them on the back end? What is the best way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, text or call 513-646-1488.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care.
See ya.